There's been a lot of negativity here recently about Wizard101, and I've definitely contributed to that. I don't know who's in charge of running these discounts, but Wizard101 already does not attract a very large amount of new players. Yeah, but today I want to talk about what Wizard101 has done right, because even though there's a lot of negativity, we all have to agree that this game has shaped a lot of our current lives. So, I'm going to be listing 5 things about this game that I absolutely love that I guarantee you probably do too. Just to have some more positivity in the world, let me know in the comments what you guys think are the 5 best things that Wizard101 does. We can talk about the bad things in a different video, but this video is just to focus on the good part of King's Isle, the good part of Wizard101, because you know what? Behind this game are real people, they do have families, and they don't all deserve hatred all of the time, obviously. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, of course, the music. Oh my lord, let's just enjoy this for a moment. Classic. The music in this game, I've talked about like to no end. I have yet to say anything bad about the music, except that one track in, what is it, Caramel? Welcome into Caramel. Yeah, that sucks, but I gotta be positive. Everything but that is absolutely incredible. Their sound design has always been great, like the casting animation for like the spell schools and everything like that, as well as the spells themselves. Everything just seems very intentional, and I really enjoy that. I think each of these areas, the sound is crafted so well that it really makes it feel magical. It really makes it feel like I'm a wizard in a really like mystical area, and they do a really good job of doing that. Like the happy pop of the commons is a great contrast to the more dark and scary sound of the haunted cave. That is something that King's Isle has always done well, and I think will continue to do so. It's been consistent since the first world all the way to Darkmoor, and I guarantee that they're going to keep it up and keep me proud. Next up are the visuals. So something that has happened to gaming industries, honestly across the planet, are that it's the same scary game reused assets over and over and over. And in Wizard101, it's really unlike that. The only time that assets really get like overused or not even overused, just reused really, is when it's intentional. Remember how last entry I said that everything is intentional? Well, when they like used the Lemuria to like blend together worlds, yes, they were using those older assets, but they were changing them and making them a little bit more modernized. To me, that doesn't count as it being reused, it counts as it just being remodeled, and I love that. And that honestly goes into everything. Unicorn Way is a great starting area. We can all agree on that. Triton Avenue is stormy. It looks stormy. It's all purple. Like the color scheme, everything looks good. And Cyclops Lane, it's a land of myth. You know, it has trolls, Cyclops running around, a Cyclops holding a world on its back. I think that's honestly just a reference to Atlas. I think that's a super cool concept. And that's something that they've always done really good as well. And my most hated area of Caramel, as if I had to say one good thing about this world, it's that, you know what? It looks like exactly what they're going for. It's German inspired, and it does a damn good job doing it. Like, look at all the buildings. Everything looks cutesy and well done. And even though I'm not a big fan of the world, I have to appreciate that the music fits perfectly, creatures that they made fit perfectly, and the entire kind of like foreboding feel works with the overall theme of the world. So yeah, I have to say, when it comes to the actual design of the game, King's Isle did that right. So now we are in Mirage for a very specific reason. The spell designs are freaking awesome. And shout out Joshua Spiritblade, by the way, for the blade. I mean, his name really came in handy. The game does a really good job of making us feel powerful and like what we're doing actually matters. Summoning these crazy monsters like this Mystic Colossus right here is just a dope thing. Yeah, we could talk about the fact that the shadow change was a terrible change, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the fact that this animation is sick. It's holding this giant ball orb of like death on it, and it like attacks all these birds. I just think that's really freaking cool. Did I really not kill that one? Oh my gosh, I suck. But it's not just that. Like, all of these spells have their great things, like Earthquake. Looks like an earthquake. A Minotaur is super cool, like one hit. Bah! But it's not just me who thinks this. I mean, you look at almost any streamer, and there are so many people who agree that like the skeletal pirate going, like everybody agrees that these things are memorable. And obviously, if it's memorable, it has to have some positive. You're a very savvy man. It has to have some positive impact on the actual game itself. And I know we're already in the third one, but like looking at this, I mean, look at this level design. This is just excellent. This looks so good. Extracurriculars are something that got me personally through college, and of course, when they have them in another game, it's going to make the game a more enjoyable experience. Having an entire section dedicated to having your own house, developing your own pet, yes, that can get frustrating, but just the idea of having your own pet and collecting a bunch of mounts and decorations and everything makes for a fun experience. And having so many side content like fishing, like housing, like gardening, etc., just means there's more to do. And obviously, if there's more to do, it makes a better game. I mean, like even right here, if we go to activities, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 things, and that's not even everything that you can do. Because yeah, those are the things that require like levels and badges and all that good stuff, but there's so much past that. You know, PvP, derbies, all of these things are parts of the game that are made just for us, and that's so freaking awesome to have. Side piece right here, but of course I just have to say it, these pets are so cute. Also, this one over here, look at this, bruh. Look at this. That's good design because he's adorable. Sorry, the ugly thing's tail got in your way. Guys, what should we name this guy? I feel like his name's Jared. All right, let's keep going. The last one. I could go on and on, but the last thing that I love about this game that I feel like sharing in this video is the fact that this game is immersive. I feel like I am a wizard when I play this game, and that's a great thing. It takes me a lot to get immersed in a game. I hate Call of Duty, I hate shooters, I hate Fortnite, I hate literally almost every video game that's ever come out. But when it comes to Wizard101, the reason that I like it is because I actually feel like my character when I'm playing as my character, and that's the entire point of a video game. This is of course subjective from person to person, but when it comes to me, someone who struggles to get immersed, I'd argue that it really is a good positive sign. Now, I don't feel the wetness coming from the sky in Imperia, but what I do feel is my character's growing in strength, and I'm kind of like growing in my intellect on how to play this game correctly as my character develops, and that's an excellent thing. The scaling's not bad. That is not an issue that Wizard101 has ever faced, and it's like, you know, having about 10 levels per world has always been a very solid thing that I don't think I've seen anybody complain about. But those are just my thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. Let's get some positivity going in the comments. What is something that you guys love about this game? If I had to choose something else just right now, an honorable mention, I love the voice acting. Devin Whiteheart is homeboy. But other than that, guys, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.